Welcome back to my channel, dear students. So today we'll continue few sums which are left in the first exercise of shares and dividends. Okay, let's read our question for the day, that is question number 11. So a man has 300, so it is without any units, so that's why it has to be number of shares. Rupees 50 shares, this means NV or FV of each share is rupees 50. Okay, so a man has 300 rupees 50 shares of a company paying 20% dividend. That means rate of dividend is given to be 20%. Now you need to find his net income after paying 3% income tax. So basically the problem is saying first find your annual income. Okay, now after finding annual income you pay your tax. Okay, so after paying tax, how much ever money is left, that will be your net income. Now finding annual income we have already seen in earlier video, right? But still we'll see the same thing happening again. So we have been given number of shares and what is given? Nominal value, that is NV is given to be rupees 50, and what is given? Rate of dividend, right? And we know that the annual income is given by this formula. Yes, okay, so what is number of shares? Number of shares is 300. Okay, and what is the rate of dividend? It is 20%, and face value of one share is given to be 50, and this percent means divided by 100. So if I do that, then I'll get rupees 3000 as my annual income. Now this is annual income, but still you're paying 3% tax. Yes, so let's see what is the total tax which is paid. So rate of income tax is given to be 3%, so that's why my total tax is going to be 3% of 3000. So if you calculate 3% of 3000 is going to be exactly rupees 90. So after paying this as tax, now your net income is going to be 3000 minus 90, which is rupees 2910. So pause the video to note down. Now this sum is also similar. Okay, so let's say what is said here. A company pays dividend of 15%. That means dividend rate of dividend is given to 15% on its 10 rupee share. That means nominal value is given to be rupees 10, from which it deducts the income tax at the rate of 22%. So rate of income tax is given to be 22%, right? So you need to find the annual income of a man who owns 1000 shares of this company. That means number of shares is given to be 1000, right? So it's like earlier problem. So number of shares is given, face value is given, rate of dividend is given. Find the annual income. Okay, find the annual income and find how much tax is paid, and after that you'll find how much is the net income. Okay, so complete the sum by yourself. Okay, let's try to understand the next question. A man invests rupees 8800 in buying shares of a company of face value of rupees 100 each. So face value is given to be rupees 100 and total investment is given to be 8800, and it is given at a premium of 10%. Okay, so your MV is going to be, that is market value is going to be plus 10% of your face value. Yes, okay, so let's see. Investment is this much, face value is this much, that's why your MV of each share is going to be 100. This is your face value plus 10% of your face value, that is 100, which is going to be how much? Rupees 110. So these many things we have already seen from the first sentence. Now if he earns this much at the end of the year as dividend, that means this is your dividend, means this is your annual income. You need to find the number of shares. Okay, and the first one is number of shares and next one is dividend percent per share. Let's see how to do that. Now we know that number of shares is given by total income by MV. Yes or no? So number of shares is total income by MV, which is 80. Okay, now next what is given? Total dividend. Total dividend means annual income, right? Now we know that annual income is given by this formula. Is that clear? Now as the question is asking what is the dividend percent, so dividend percent means actually rate of dividend. So from here we need to find rate of dividend, and let me call this to be X percent. Okay, I'm going to call the rate of dividend to be X percent because we don't know what is the value of rate. Okay, so if I do that, then I have annual income to be 12,000, so there's equal to, so here also we have got equal to, number of shares is 80, rate of dividend is X percent, and face value of one share is how much? Rupees 100. Okay, now this percentage can be written as 1 by 100. Yes, so if I do that, then we have got this much. So if from here if you find the value of X, you will get X to be 15. Is that clear? So that's why my rate of dividend is how much? X, that is 15%. Okay, so pause the video to note down. Okay, now let's see the last problem. Okay, so by investing rupees 7,500 in a company, so this is total investment, paying 10% dividend, so that means rate of dividend is given to be 10%. Now annual income is rupees 500. Okay, what price is paid for each of rupees 100 share? Okay, so that means if your nominal value is this much, okay, if your nominal value is this much, what will be your market value? That's what the question is asking. So let's begin. So whatever is given, so I'm going to note them down first. So investment is given, rate of dividend is given, and total income or annual income is given, right? Now again we'll make use of the same formula, right? So see here carefully, number of shares into face value. So this is face value for one share, and number of shares into this gives you face value of, or total face value of the shares. Hope you are understanding my point. So this is your face value of one share, and number of shares, if you multiply the face value of one share by number of shares, then you will get total face value. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So the total face value is going to be how much? It's going to be annual income, and if I take this to the denominator, then I'll have annual income by rate of dividend. Okay, so as I said, total face value will be number of shares into face value of one share. So this is equals to how much? This is annual income by rate of dividend, so which is equals to, okay, so what is annual income? Annual income is 500. And what is rate of dividend? Rate of dividend is 10%. Now when you convert that percent into 1 by 100, this 100 comes here, and do the simplification, you will get rupees 5,000 as your total face value. Okay, now for rupees 5,000, okay, this is your face value, you are paying how much as the market value? You are giving market value to be rupees 5,000. I hope you are understanding. Total face value is this much, and your total investment is this much. That means market value paid for total face value, that is rupees 5,000, is rupees 7,500. Okay, so basically we are making use of unitary method here, because we are not interested for rupees 5,000 face value. We are interested with rupees 100 as the face value. Okay, so let's find what is the market value paid for rupee 1. It's going to be obviously 7,500. This goes to the denominator and it becomes 7,500 by 5,000. Okay, now we are not interested with rupee 1 again, we are interested with rupees 100. So that's why market value paid for rupees 100 will be this into 100, that is rupees 150. Okay, so with this we close our first exercise on shares and dividends. Okay, if you have not understood, do mail me, otherwise you can watch the video again. Thank you very much.